Hello all. I'm glad to be here today to present you exciting updates on the ongoing success of our dysfunctional group. During the course of this quarter, our team has been incisively working on the development of our brand. The following report will illustrate where we stand as of right now. Our strongest property at the moment, likewise in our last quarterly report, is games.dist. The gaming industry is still booming and, today, presents itself as our main point of interest for our audience. Our articles and editorials in the video game sector were the ones receiving the highest number of clicks out of our three existing properties. This is a reflection of modern society, where 58% of Americans play video games and an average household has at least one gaming console. In addition, there is an average of two gamers in every game-playing household. This means that gamers often do not play alone. For that reason, they search for information to share or even better themselves compared to their gamer mates. Our online content has proven itself to being efficient in catering to these needs. Furthermore, this is mostly being accessed by PCs, as gamers, a lot of the times, are already making use of their computers to play games when they access our website, and find it more convenient doing it that way as opposed to reading out of the smaller screens of their mobile phones. On the other hand, music.disc has presented itself as being our weakest property. Again, this is a true reflection of the modern entertainment consumer. We have experienced a significant decline in the purchase of media content in the past few years. In order to download copyrighted music, the consumer needs to pay for it, a declining practice amongst music consumers. Also, avid music buffs normally follow their favorite artists or bands via their official web platforms, such as their official websites and social media pages, and gather most of their information on subjects they are interested in from there. Twitter and Facebook are great examples of platforms to illustrate this point. The majority of our audience still accesses this content via computers. Most of the access to this property is given to the intent to download music, and this music is transferred to other platforms in order to be played by MP3 players such as the iPod. For that reason, people use their computers to do so, to facilitate the transfer to these other platforms that are usually not available in a mobile format yet, such as the iTunes. Now, I am delighted to announce the deployment of an all-new games app, the G-Disc. We are merging two of the fastest growing industries currently, the gaming and app industries. The only property to not have a mobile application is the games property, which is also our strongest one. That way, we are developing even more our greatest strength to become a reference in gaming articles and editorials. Our content will now be available in a mobile format so that our audience can, on the go, have access to all of our content remotely with a much more user-friendly interface than simply viewing our webpage in standard internet browser apps made for desktop viewing. This will also result in a significant increase in the access to games.disc via mobile devices, maybe even surpassing computer access to this content in an expected time span of 1 year. Moreover, it is important to mention a change on how people access our content. In the past quarter, we have experienced the growth of a new trend that grows by the day, in which mobile access to content is getting more common. Even though the two properties analyzed today still have more computer access, it is not as overpowering as it used to be a day. In fact, mobile access is expected to overcome computer access to our content in all properties of the business in a year and a half. All three properties are still being more accessed via computers, but this scenario is subject to change in the near future. This definitely influences in our company's decision making and was crucial for the development of our games app. We have to understand, adapt, and follow customer behavior and trends. In conclusion, we have been successful in maintaining a good understanding of the market and acting accordingly. Present data, figures, and forecast are within plan, and future looks bright. New initiatives, together with improving technology and market analysis, leads us to a path of objectives met. Thank you for your time and attention.